morning from a very deceiving nippy allotment this morning. I think today we're going to have a look at making some fruit fruit support for my raspberries and yeah, it's raspberries I've got over there, loads of them. So yeah, oh, it's freezing. I've got the kettle on, catch up with me shortly. As you can see, I've made a little hole here with my agar, and then drop my post in. I'm going to hammer that down, and then I'm going to put a piece of wood at a T, top and bottom, and then I can tie in my fruit bushes as they come up and do their thing. But yeah, I've got 4 posts, so I'm going to make them equal distance apart and do that. So I'll give you a catch up in a minute. Right then, let's whack this in.
It'll be good to get some new neighbours, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm just talking to Rob next door. It is colder than what you think. You're all right, Rob. You'll get on here in a minute. We're actually at Mother's meetings. Where's coffee in a minute? I think that's far enough in, so I'm going to do that 4 more times. So I'll set you up in a minute and you can watch me do another one, and then I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to put a T there and a T there, string between them all, and then we can grow the raspberries accordingly along there. But yeah, there's method in my madness, I think, but we shall see if it works or not. Right, I've measured out where I want my next pole to be. Let's have a go. Look at that, that's a lot easier. Look, I do know what I'm doing, I just get camera shy. So yeah, that's my second hole dug, and then you just drop your pipe in, your pole in, and get it to whack on the top with the hammer. So let me show you. And then I'm just going to get a little whack. And I think that'll do. There's 2 more to go. I might only need 1 more actually, and then save that post for something else. Right then, let's do another one. I've measured it to here. Right, that's another hole done. Much easier. And I feel a little bit better now. I can show you that I do actually know what I'm doing with this, because I was making a right dog's dinner earlier. So that one's going there. Give this one a whack in. Sweet. Right, I'm going to cut some wood, get it measured, and then get them fixed onto here. If I've brought the screws, I've just had an awful thought that I haven't. Well, they look a bit like dogs did. It look like making little coffin tops here and little crosses, but I'm not. So I'm going to put these little ones on a little bit further down, back here, look. And then I'm going to do that, and then I can put strings through them, and then train my raspberries across the top of it. Right, get the end out idea. So I'm going to do all the way across like that, string them, and then the raspberries can grow up them, because I've got quite a few raspberry plants along there. So I'll catch you back up in a second when I've got the others on. Right, as you can see, we've now got top and bottoms. Next plan of attack is I've drilled some holes. I'm going to put some string in, well, all the way across the top, all the way across the bottom. I think the first one I'm going to do is this lower one, because my raspberries aren't that high yet. So I'm going to put the raspberry wire in there, and then in there, and then we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so far so good. Right, as you can see, I've now stringed it up, learned some knots. So my raspberries are all down here, so hopefully when they grow up we can start tying them in. So now we've got the raspberry, look, we've tied it in, so hopefully that will work. Wait for that one to a little bit bigger down at the bottom there, and can't really see it because of all the manure and things on there, but yeah, it's done all right actually. Let's hope it works. Morning. Right, so yesterday you saw me do the fruit spots up the allotment. It was cold then. It's cold today, so I'm staying at home today and I'm going to plant my onion sets. I had a little research on the internet and it says the best thing to do is plant them in your greenhouse and then leave them in there till May. So fingers crossed, I'm going to give that a go. Last year I did something very similar before I got my allotment. I was going to plant all my onions dotted around the garden and I didn't get allium leaf miner on them. So I'm hoping it's more prevalent in March it arrives. So I'm thinking if I do them like it says on Tinterbob, we've had a fighting chance of getting some onions again this year. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to repot my chilies. They're a bit naughty. I've left them far too long in the pots. A couple of them got flowers on, so I'm going to be nipping them off so they concentrate on growing a little bit more. And I'm going to look through my seed tin, see what else I need to get planted up, because things are happening. It's that time of year. I'm going to crack on and I'll give you a little show and tell in a bit when I've planted some up. Right then, let's get some of these repotted. These are my Hungarian black. These aren't too bad. I've got a little white spot on them. I think too much light, I believe. I'm going to nip the flowers off. Excuse me. And put them on into here. Yeah, as you can see, they're not doing too bad actually. They look quite healthy. You can hear the banging. That's the Mr. Wilson. He's just doing some work in the garage at the minute. So sorry about that. But got shared space. So yeah. I'm going to crack on, get these in, and I'll give you a little look in a minute. Right, as you can see, I've potted these on. They're all going to have a massive sulk in a bit, because they always do when you pot them on. They'll all look droopy and sad and feeling pretty like, oh, you've touched me. But they'll come back. So I've got Hungarian black. Never grown those before. Love the foliage on these. How they've got like variegated bits of green and purpley brown. And then I have got sweet chili, Californian pepper, and then that's the same. And then I've got 2KN. Oh, pinch that flower off. I don't want them flowering just yet. Yeah, I've got loads more upstairs, but I repotted them a couple of weeks back. Yeah, these weren't quite ready at the time, and then they've gone past being ready. So they look healthy enough though, so I'm quite happy. Yeah, I seem to have the knack with chilies. Did really well first time I ever did them a few years back, and now I just chuck a few chilies in, and they don't really cause me any bother. I just neglect them a bit, love them a bit, neglect them a bit, love them a bit, and it seems to work for me. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this, and then I'm going to move all these, take them back in, and then we'll crack on with the onion sets. There's going to be loads. I've got 50 of each, 50 white, 50 red, plus I've got some onion seeds that I've already said I don't know if they're right. I'm really not sure about them, but yeah, I'll crack on and I'll show you again in a minute. As you can see, I've got these. My thinking is, my sister-in-law got me these from when she was ordering Cornish pasties off the internet, and they come frozen. I've got a couple of these, so what I've done is I've put my chilli seeds, plants in these, And I'm going to have bees in these now because I don't feel like they need the heat mats anymore because they're proper germinated. But I'm thinking this will keep them warm. So I am going to be able to water into these because there's no holes, and keep everything snug for a little bit. And it's quite sturdy, and they look nicer than the big black pots dumped in your bedroom. So yeah, I'm going to give this a go. Come but trial and error. These are a new thing that I've managed to flag. So if you have any of these, give them a go. Keep everything insulated, keep it nice and warm. They do come with lids. I've been using the lids in the greenhouse just to keep a few of the little things that are a bit more tender hardy, a bit warmer. But yeah, thought I'd give you a show of those, see how we get on with them. Right, I'll let you know in a couple of months how it's got on. Right, I'm going to plant some onions up. I've got 50 Comrade, but I'm not going to do all 50 because I've taken on, shoot me now, the allotment at school. So I'm going to save a few of these little onion sets so the kids can plant them. It's not a massive plot, but it's very overgrown. It needs a hell of a lot of work. So this year it'll be getting what I can get in. So yeah, I'm going to plant some of them up here, and then I'm going to take a few to work for the kids to do. So at least then we can say we've got things growing on there. Keeps them going, keeps them interested, keeps them wanting to come back and water them and crack on with them. So yeah, let's have a little potter on, like little onions. I don't plant them deep, I just literally there might even not be any. If not, I'll just buy the kids a little punnet full. So I was quite surprised how successful my onions were last year. Just trying to make sure that, because not wasting grow space on a wing and a prayer, hoping that did them like this last year, like I said, and I had quite a good success. I had 150 onions last year. So, but trying not to do too many sets for the fact that I'm trying to grow some from seed. Feel a bit weirded out about that because they don't look great. I'll grow one up in a minute to show you. Yeah. They look a bit naff. Not impressed at all. Some strange reason that one's decided it's going to grow the roots out of the pot. They look a bit ugh. But I'm going to give them a go. You never know, I might be highly surprised in August, September time if I get an onion or two out of it. But yeah, I'll crack on with these and I'll show you when I set up for the next ones. So get ready to do my white onions now. I'm doing Stuttgarter. So I did these last year and did really well with them actually. The red onions last year were Red Baron, so I'm doing them. They're the ones I'm doing from seed that are not looking very good. But yeah, like before, I'm going to do some for home and then we'll save some for school. Some of you may have never done onions before. What you may ensure is they're not squidgy lot. That's dud. You don't want that. That'll never grow anything. That one started sprouting, but it's like saggy baggy inside. When you plant your onions in, put the grey little flat side where the roots normally come, just pop them in. Easy as that. It's one of the easiest things to plant are onions. That one, look, that's a no good, that's a bit mouldy. Not have that one. Oh, get that in there. Look, nice ends. Get them in. That one's quite firm. Right, they're in. I'm going to have a look, see if I can find a... I'm going to save those few for school, and they'll do. Don't want too many onions, because last year my plot was overrun with onions and potato, because I didn't know what to plant, because I'd just got my plot, and I wanted to get stuff in. So I just filled it full of onions and potatoes. This year I'm going to have a variety of stuff. So I'm only doing a few onions, but I might do but I'm going to have spring onions as well. So as much as I enjoyed all the onions last year, I need a full plot. Mine's only a half plot. So if I had a full plot, I'd have the other full plot, the other half full of onions and taters, because they're our standard. Well, not so much the tater, but the onions we use every day. So, but yeah, these will keep us going for a bit, and yeah, I like them. Right, so now I'm going to sow some silver skin onions and some spring onions, red toga. Not had these before. They look quite nice. Heard good things, so that's what I'm going to plant in a second. So I'm just going to do a couple of these now. In a couple of weeks I'll do a couple more, so on and so on. So yeah, I'm going to do those, get them set up in the greenhouse, because these both say sow from February or March. So get them done. We'll see how we get on. Next we're having some beetroot. We get through so much of this, so I'm going to crack on with getting some of them in. They say April, but I've always started them early and never had a problem. Just whack them in a couple of trays in the greenhouse, and yeah, there's another one I succession sowing. So yeah, I always start them about now anyway, so and just leave them in the greenhouse to do their thing for a little bit, and then I'll plop them out when I'm ready to stick them up the allotment. Right, now I'm going to get some chrysanthemums in. Never grown these before. These were quite nice. I'm going to not do too many of these, because I have got dahlias galore for the garden and for the allotment. So just a few mums. Yeah, I'm just going to put a couple in each of these pots. These can be sown outside, so I'm just going to leave these in the greenhouse too. It's actually quite warm in here right now. I feel a bit sweltering. Ooh, there's loads. Right, well, the sooner I get that polytunnel finished up the allotment, the better, because this greenhouse is slowly filling. There are 3 per pot, and then I can thin them out at some point, give them a bit of a fighting chance. Oh, where's that one gone? I did drop a load of beetroot earlier on, so I think I might have beetroot coming up everywhere, but at least you can tell what that is. Alright. They're very papery then. But yeah, just do a little sprinkle of stuff on top, and find a spot for them in the greenhouse that's slowly getting full, which I love. So yeah, what I'll do in a bit is I'll water everything that I've. Right, so I'm going to move these round, and then I'm going to do my kohlrabi next, and I've got some more marigolds to get done, because you can never have enough marigolds. So I've plotted up a load of marigold seeds, as you can see. I try, if I remember, to do my flower seeds with red or pink tags, and then my veggies I try to do with white tags or like aqua green tag, so then at a quick glance I can see what I've got. Sometimes I forget and don't really do it properly like that, but yeah, so far so good. I'll get these over here. I've tidied up in here a little bit, gone fetch another bag of compost out the car, sow some kohlrabi, and then I'll have a little show you around the greenhouse, show you what we've got going on. Looking pretty nice actually. Oh, little ladybird flying around. I'll open the door and let her out. But yeah, I'll get this sorted out, get some kohlrabi sown, and I'll have a tidy up and show you around. So right, we've got our red and our white onions, we've got our silver skins and our spring, then we've got some flower seeds, we've got beetroot. What is that? Aster ostrich is those ones. Oops, stuck my finger in the way. Aster ostrich, beetroot, and then we've got our mums and our marigolds, some kohlrabi, some hollyhocks that I just chucked in a pot, in 2 pots ages ago. They're coming up. Coriander, parsley, there for the rabbit and for the kitchen. These are brought in for overwintering from the garden. They're the mycedum of various types. Yeah, it's looking really spring-like out there this morning. I love it. Look at that. Oh, the window's a bit misty. Do the cleaning the glass in here. So yeah, keep all my tools up there. This side we've got red barren onions, cauliflower, red barren onions. These are nasturtiums. Then I've got at the front here 2 lots of cabbage need watering. Look at them bad boys. They're my broad beans. They are way better than the ones up the plot. Planted those 8 weeks after the ones up there, and these are doing far better, so they'll be getting ready to go up soon. I've got some lettuce. They are Lola Rossa. And then I've got some lupins, spinach in the far corner. Sweet peas are looking all right, and these, quite proud of these. These are my leeks. I've never done them before. They're looking all right, actually. They did look a bit pathetic earlier, but yeah, they're coming along as well. Next week it'll be Mother's Day and my birthday, so yeah, these are about a week behind of what I've sent out, so it'll be a bit later than normal. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you can. See you later. Bye.